Hey there, welcome to this OttoGrid tutorial. This video will be focused on table interactions and general functionality. We're going to specifically dive into cell management, filters, exporting options, and shareability of a table. And this table that we're going to be working with today is a CRM comparison where I have a list of CRM names and I'm enriching certain cells and properties on that. Let's dive into cell management. So there are three different ways to be able to run cells. And the reason that we are focusing so much on the flexibility of this is to give you full control over your credit consumption, but also have full control over which cells you want to run and how to optimize your tables. So let's dive into the three different ways that you can do this. The first way is by selecting the rows. You can select here everything. You can just select single rows and rerun them right here. The second way is to do this by selecting cells, and you can run this on specific cells this way. I can multi-select the cells with my mouse. Now, we are supporting shortcuts as well, so you can use your command or control if you're on PC to select different sections, for example. And finally, we're also supporting shift, so you can shift click here and it'll expand to that point. Same thing right here, I can select everything in this column by doing that. And obviously I can just rerun the cells just like this. And the third and final way to be able to run cells is through the columns themselves. So I can go in the column and rerun the entire column through here. This gives you full flexibility over how to run your cells. Our goal with cell management is to really have as close of an interaction to most of your sheet products, so such as Airtable, Google Sheets, etc. But now let's move to filters. And filters are a great way for you to be able to run conditional processing. And what I mean by that is, let's say I have hundreds of rows here, and I specifically only want to get the company name for mid-sized companies. Well, it's very inconvenient for me to manually have to go and find every single row and just run this cell or select this one as well and run both. And that's what filters are made for. So here we can actually apply this filter where I can pick the column and I can pick the condition. Okay, I want it to be is, and I'm going to select mid-sized companies. And just like that, we have filtered our table to only be the three rows that are applicable to the filter. And now I can select these cells and run them. I can rerun the column. I can even select the rows and rerun the rows. And we've built these filters to be very flexible to your own needs. So you can go as deep as you want and match as many filters as you'd like on this. Also, conditions are specific to the type of column as well. So if we're talking about a string column, we will see contains, doesn't contain, which are specific to strings. Now, for number columns, we're going to start to see less than, greater than, or equal to. So this should give you full flexibility over how to build your filters. If you start to feel like there's anything missing and that you'd like to see, please let us know and we're happy to add that in. And now let's take a look at our exporting options. So we do see two options here, export and export plus. Export is just going to export, your main data. Export Plus allows you to export the additional details of a cell. So something like this, for example. This is the official website of Zendesk providing access to their products and services. Additional details is where you'll see the agent's rationale and sometimes any relevant context to the answer. And sometimes that's of value to you. So you can use that to export and include it in. Next up, shareability. So we have this share button here. And there's multiple ways to do this. One, you can add specific editors here. So I can invite somebody by email, just like here. I've invited Sully as an editor in here, and I can remove him, just like this. Now, let's say I just want to share this as a URL. I don't want anyone to come and have access to editing this. And the way to do that is to go here, toggle this on, and that's my link. I can go share this on social media, I can share it to my friends, I can show someone this table, and they cannot come in and modify this table. They can clone it and have it on their own account, but they cannot modify my own personal table. And that's it for this video. I hope that helped. Let us know if you have any other questions or if you'd like us to make more content around certain functionalities, and I'm happy to dive into that. See you guys.